So this will probably be my last video on the Schlep situation. However, there are massive new updates regarding this entire drama that is absolutely crazy. Law by Mike has officially made a video urging to contact him in preparation for him potentially filing a lawsuit against the Roblox platform, with him even collaborating with Schlep's attorneys and lawyers. More horrific news has even been released of David Baszucki, the CEO of Roblox, having allegedly followed a Roblox furry who was exposed for horrific actions, with even Cherrypaw, the furry we exposed in my previous video, attempting to now make false police reports against me because they were angry that they got exposed. So if you guys agree that Roblox 100% deserves to be sued due to their blatant mismanagement and horrible policies, then make sure to leave a like and subscribe, and let's get into it. So the first situation to cover is how the extremely popular YouTuber Law by Mike, with over 14 million subscribers, recently made a video with over 4 million views in just over 13 hours, covering how he is actively seeking to sue Roblox. In this video, Law by Mike not only features Gideon and Schlep's lawyer, but he also features Schlep himself, who explains a very serious situation in regards to their where a prominent Roblox developer who cannot be named for legal reasons actively him, and as a result of all the stress that this person had put on him, Schlep basically. And what did Roblox do with all this information after an email was sent directly to them with evidence? Well, they basically did nothing.
Take Schlep, a YouTuber with over 1 million subscribers. When he was younger, he says he had a troubling experience involving a Roblox developer.
All that happened to me, it totally messed me up mentally. It made me have to go into therapy and psychologically messed with, relationships that I had until this day.
So Schlep, what was the goal when you started making videos about safety issues on Roblox?
It really all started back to my own personal experiences related to it. I had some very negative experiences as a kid, and I was affected by a very popular developer. So I saw these issues firsthand, like I experienced them.
Schlep slammed Roblox for failing to take action against the developer for years. He claims during that time, Roblox even continued to pay and promote the developer.
In this video, Law by Mike even states that he is teaming up with Schlep's lawyer and that he would be seeking to potentially sue Roblox, citing a website that can access in hopes that they can build a class action lawsuit against the platform and prove that Roblox's horrible policies have caused many to be. So a link to that website will be provided in the description. If you are please seek this out.
Schlep just announced he's suing Roblox, not over the ban, but over the damage he says he suffered years ago from a developer on the platform. His lawyer confirmed he's also representing many others with similar stories.
We have over 800 cases involving. These are personal injury claims, so survivors are coming forward because of the personal injuries and trauma they experienced. Yeah, we think it's a very strong case, and I think that's part of the reason they're fighting so hard to try and move this into some types of confidential proceedings, so they think people will forget about what happened, and they won't.
And now, because of you all bringing this issue to my attention, I've made the decision to team up with Schlep's lawyer to help sue Roblox. Reach out to my firm, IthinkIHaveACase.com.
Law by Mike even highlights how the average defense Roblox would attempt to use in court, being Section 230, could potentially not even be used in cases like this. And if so, Roblox's defense essentially completely crumbles, and they are susceptible to a lot of legal repercussions, which is a very good thing.
In court, the usual defense might not save Roblox. Most platforms lean on a law called Section 230 of the Communications Decency Act, and that law protects websites and apps from being sued over what their users post. And at least one court has already said Section 230 doesn't cover misrepresentation. So if Roblox tells parents this is safe and it's not, that responsibility falls on Roblox, not the users.
Now, after this video was released, Schlep went on to Twitter to quickly confirm, however, that he himself would not be suing Roblox yet. Now, the possibility is absolutely there, but for now he wishes to use his platform to call out the egregious mismanagement of the company. But if the opportunity ever arises, Schlep does have an absolutely massive army of people working for his law firm, and keep in mind he did say he was not suing Roblox yet. Schlep has also provided images of his recent in-person interview with the one and only Chris Hansen for his upcoming documentary too. Unfortunately, however, despite all the good news that has been emerging recently, Roblox's stock has been recovering, and the higher-ups of the platform understand that essentially they have weathered out the storm. Even though they did lose 12 billion in stock value and were bashed a lot for the past 2 weeks, I'm sure that this would not dissuade them in the future in basically going after more figures that they dislike. Their vigilante policy that they released recently already puts many channels like mine under a direct bullseye. So hopefully any actual genuine lawsuit that arises can actually put Roblox themselves into place and can also apply a lot of pressure onto the company. And I hope that this is all not entirely performative, because sadly it appears as of now that Roblox is getting away with it all. Now also in other news, as you may know, my last 2 or 3 videos highlighted how the Roblox CEO, David Baszucki, along with other Roblox higher-ups, actively unbanned and re-platformed a ex-admin named Quintosaurus, putting their entire player base in direct danger if this person were to reoffend. And Quintosaurus is also seen literally being associated with many ex-admins and also ex-interns. It's absolutely disgusting. I'd also covered the consistent defense that David Baszucki, along with other Roblox higher-ups, would give to Alex Neutron, the creator of Meep City, who was also recently exposed for defending a friend of theirs back in 2017 named eJob, and eJob also remains on the platform to this day. Well, more information has come out about how David Baszucki actively followed a Roblox developer named Giant Milk Dud, who is an open degenerate and was exposed for a slew of disgusting and extremely problematic actions. Giant Milk Dud openly expressed over the course of numerous years their infatuation with content, and for those of you who don't know what is, basically it's drawn artwork pertaining to, and Giant Milk Dud was even caught sending an image of to a, which is absolutely disgusting. And keep in mind, they were an adult at this time. Screenshots also came out of Giant Milk Dud admitting to being in a quote-unquote platonic relationship with a moderator of theirs while they were 18, and this mod was apparently 13 to 14 years of age, meaning that there was an apparent 4 to 5 year age gap between them, which is absolutely horrific. This person was also an open being seen making horrific comments about animals, and on their literal public Twitter account, they were seen commissioning artwork of their character, which is even more repulsive. Somehow though, David Baszucki actively followed their account, despite the controversy that was surrounding them for numerous years, only unfollowing them after videos came out directly calling him out for his open association with them. I find this especially ironic because David Baszucki would be more than fine actively following someone like this, but then used his exact same account to block Schlep to prevent him from making replies under his posts, calling his platform out for their horrific policies and blatant lack of action on. What a horrific double standard. Now, another subject to highlight also comes from another Roblox named Cherrypaw, and this person also defended Giant Milk Dud. Now, if you don't know who Cherrypaw is, I highly advise you all watch my previous video covering the situation in extensive detail, because they have been caught engaging in some of the most disgusting actions imaginable, and they have many. Now, essentially, after my last video came out, highlighting how they were back on the Roblox platform, and have been continuing their absolutely abhorrent behavior of taking with more people, they've decided in response to deactivate their account, in hopes that they can hide from criticism currently, most likely reinstating their account when everything blows over, or simply just using a new alias regardless. They were also seen stating, "I'm unsearchable, unaddable, untouchable. I could buy an opt-out service to wipe any data that slipped," obviously attempting to cover their tracks to prevent any future police investigation into their actions, because somehow, despite their devices being seized before on numerous occasions, they have only received a slap on the wrist at most, despite them being one of the most prolific and dangerous Roblox on the platform. They literally have illicit content of, and somehow Missouri police have not put them behind bars. Cherrypaw is then also seen making a joke in reference to the Croods, stating that they're still alive and around and they're not going anywhere. Cherrypaw then, in another fit of rage, claims that they're going to make a false and fictitious police report against me, and doesn't even provide a valid reason. I mean, this feelings were hurt so bad that they're now going to try and play victim to the police in hopes that they'll do what? That they'll just take down my video that covers all the that you and took it off? I mean, what a deluded sense of reality one must have, where they think that the police are going to take the side of a self-admitted. I mean, it's especially laughable. Now, for closing statements about this entire drama, because I've made a ton of videos about it, because there was just so much to cover, basically, despite all the criticism the community has levied against the higher-ups of the Roblox platform, they won't learn. They never learn. They pretend to be accepting of all the criticism, but in private, they secretly build profiles of people who are too critical of their platform, seeking to wait for any opportunity to take action on them and to f them over. Ruben, Sim and Schlep are most likely only just the start, and Roblox has already put into motion what they want to do with the whole Vigilante protocol. It's almost a redundant saying at this point, but Roblox really only cares about the profits. They don't care and will never care about safety. It's all about their public image for them and their reputation, and they will do almost anything imaginable to salvage it. While the entire situation has died down and Roblox unfortunately are too big to fail and will absolutely recover from this, I'm sure that this will all emerge again when they go after the next person. As for the higher-ups and David Baszucki himself, or even the horrific allegations surrounding RDC, the Roblox Developer Convention, with other like Who to Trust talking about RDC with his associates, I'm sure that there is a massive cover-up transpiring, and there's a lot more things being hidden from us than what's being currently known. And it's becoming abundantly obvious that Roblox has always been malicious. They're not negligent, but complicit. But anyway, for clarification as this video ends, this video is not intended for hate, harassment, or cyberbullying whatsoever. This video is instead intended for educational and informative purposes only, going over the entire situation as a whole in a documentary-style context. I'd also like to clarify that this video is intended for more mature audiences as well, as more mature themes are actively being discussed, so viewer discretion is of course advised. All necessary content has been sufficiently blurred, and this video complies with all of YouTube's community guidelines. And with that all being said, thank you all for watching. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe if you're new, and comment your opinions down below about this situation, and join my Discord server to get any updates. My Discord server is discord.gg/Parlo. And with that being said, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all in my next video. Goodbye.